In the news, President Tinubu says APC's victory in by-elections affirms acceptance of his renewed Hope administration. Edo residents comment on outcome of by-election in the state, praise the umpire. Plus, Edo police arrest officers, others over alleged criminalities and extortion. Good evening and welcome to VOS TV Main News Bulletin. I am Gift Winwu. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has praised the outcome of the Saturday's by-election in 12 states of the Federation, out of which the APC clinched 12 constituencies in all 16 constituencies. He says the APC's victory is a clear sign of popular backing and validation of his renewed hope agenda. Dorothea Okoduga is our guide on this report.
President Bola Tinubu has praised the outcome of the weekend's by-elections in 12 states, noting that the APC's success in 12 out of 16 contested constituencies reflects both the administration's popularity and the confidence of the electorate. In a statement issued by his advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, Tinubu applauded INEC for conducting largely peaceful, hitch-free elections. He also congratulated the new APC national chairman, Professor Nentawe Yuwada, along with governors and party leaders, describing the outcome as a remarkable first victory under Yuwada's leadership. President Tinubu praised APC's national chairman for showing leadership and proving what unity and credible candidates can achieve. He thanked party supporters and voters for their trust, assuring them that the renewed hope agenda is a genuine commitment to a safer, more prosperous Nigeria. He also urged political actors to embrace sportsmanship, fairness and magnanimity as pillars of lasting democracy. APC National Publicity Secretary Felix Moka described the victory as another strong endorsement of President Tinubu's administration and its renewed hope agenda, which he said he is steadily transforming the economy and other key sectors of national life. Moka further congratulated the party's victorious candidates nationwide, urging them to serve their constituents with impactful legislative actions that bring the renewed hope agenda to life. He also hailed APC National Chairman Professor Nentawe Yuwada on what he described as a significant first victory under his leadership, calling it a strong sign of greater successes ahead. He also praised INEC and security agencies while commending party leaders and supporters for their sacrificial efforts and contributions towards the party's victory. Dorothea Okoduga, reporting for VOS TV News, Benin.
Edo residents have continued to react to the outcome of Saturday's Edo Central Senatorial District and Ovia Federal Constituency by-elections. Trust Obasoge was in town to feel the pulse of the people aftermath of the election in the state.
The All Progressive Congress APC recorded a resounding victory in Edo State, winning both the Edo Central Senatorial District and Ovia Federal Constituency seats in the recently conducted by-elections. The polls were held to fill vacancies created by the elevation of two APC lawmakers to the executive arm of government, which were Senator Monday Okpebholo, who vacated the Edo Central seat after emerging as governor of Edo State, and Honorable Dennis Idahosa, whose Ovia Federal Constituency seat became vacant following his swearing in as deputy governor. In Edo Central, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) declared Honorable Joseph Ikpia of the APC as winner, announcing the result at the collation center in Ubiaja, a southeast local government area. The returning officer, Professor Kingsley Omo Iwuzi, revealed that Honorable Joseph Ikpia polled 105,129 votes, defeating its closest rival, Prince Joel Okoje of the People's Democratic Party, who polled 15,146 votes. Similarly, in Ovia Federal Constituency, Barrister Omosede Ibenedio of the APC emerged victorious with 77,053 votes. According to results announced by INEC returning officer Clement Igodaro, our PDP challenger Johnny Akbitayi managed 3,838 votes, while Dr. Sandra Asemota of the African Democratic Congress ADC received 925 votes. Speaking to VOS TV, some Edo residents described the by-elections as a free, fair and peaceful election. They commended INEC for what they described as a transparent conduct.
It was peaceful, and before we know it, we had a winner. So Okay, to some extent, I don't. You know, it's not. I'm not from that local government, so we're not there. We won't know what really happened.
And so far so good, but I'm not on ground. But in Nigeria, so that's what I said before. In Nigeria, those who are in power, determine the winners. They're like in APC is the one ruling now, so you can't expect maybe like PDP to as a way to remove any person that in that constituency, because the governor or the power that's being now, so they are more superior. They are not positioned. That is why you see that all the by-elections have been sued by the APC and others. So it is a normal phenomenon in Nigeria.
The by-election was free and fair. The by-election further attests to the fact that INEC is getting it right. A lot of voters that came out to exercise their franchise. And I'll tell you that what we saw on the feed is a further testament that we're getting it right in this country, and we're moving to the next level as regards electoral reforms in this country. So I think the election was free and fair. Yes, I was satisfied with the conduct of the election. I was privileged to monitor the election also. Beavers worked very well. The staffs, they were on ground to go about the process of conducting the election, and I think they tried. I'll give INEC A for a job well done. Yeah.
Well, as far as it was peaceful, I think that is enough to say it was fine. So, in other words, I can say it was free and fair. Well, INEC is doing their best, collating most amount of votes. It's not easy. There could be complaints and all that, but I think they are doing their best, because in most cases, the results they bring out, they also bring out documented proof. So, for that, but if some people, for instance, have a dispute about results, I think such a dispute or criticism should be constructive with kind of evidence that this is why I'm saying this, or this is why I'm having this dispute. So that is it. But from the result and the proof they brought out and the collation and all that, it was a collective effort. So I think it was fine anyway.
A free and fair election, because of what transpired during the governorship election, even as far as the court is concerned. So I am not expecting that the election was going to be free and fair.
They expressed high expectations from the federal lawmakers-elect, urging them to deliver on campaign promises, drive developmental projects, and provide true representation for their constituencies.
Like competition in the sense that bring a leader that will benefit the people, that will have a good dividends, so they're able to empower people, create jobs, irrespective of the party that he or she belongs to. So you must say, okay, this is the person I want to win. So this is the person I want you to be there. This is the person I want you to represent us from the grassroots. Not that when you win the election, after 2 or 3 months, they disappear to Abuja, enjoy the money and forget the electorate, the people that voted them in. So that's the situation we have here. In the sense that at the end of the day, they will amass, accumulate money for themselves, for their children, and they will leave the masses, the grassroots, which they voted them in to develop their constituencies, now use it for their self-aggrandizement. It is quite unfortunate, it is uncalled for. This is the problem of the third world country issues. And so far so good. I expect that they will do better. So my expectation they will do better. They have to make the change, actually, to prove that they can do well, and the APC government can change the narrative, carry the youth along, able to create jobs, and to able to represent their people that voted them in. That is the purpose of leader. Leadership is not to serve yourself, to serve the people that you represent, that put you in the power.
Please, oh, please, there are many things, expectations. Oh, please, your constituency voted for you and trusted you back home, even when you are in Abuja, as far as Abuja. Abuja is not that too far. Back home, there is poverty. Please and please, remember them, empower the youth, help them with jobs if you can. Those that learn handwork, give them empowerment, you understand? Give them empowerment. Then those of the women that you know are not educated, please give them machines for grinding, empower them with any small-scale business. We are begging. We know you have to make laws, but we are begging.
So you as a Nigerian and us as a Nigerian, we just pray for the better, for the future, that we have politicians who will think of the people they are going to govern and who will think of the ideology they are pursuing, not their personal and their family interests. That is, their personal and their family interest is what we'll be seeing.
Yeah, the winners, they have to last sit and know that the voters, the members of their constituents, they like them, they love them, and they must ensure that they deliver the dividends of democracy, because they have given them their trust via voting. So it is now their duty to ensure that they deliver on their electionary promises.
Well, we expect them to do the best because generally the citizens are expecting more because of what is happening, and in advanced countries things are done better off. So I think they should improve in discharging their services in various departments or in various positions that they are met or they are voted in for.
I don't expect anything because APC doesn't mean well for us in many areas of our life. If they mean well, they will make sure that the electoral bill, the electoral reform must have come before this by-election.
The APC's landslide victories in Edo Central and Ovia federal constituencies consolidate its political stronghold and signal a shifting balance of power in Edo State, setting the stage for a decisive governorship battle that will test whether its momentum reflects a lasting loyalty or short-lived flow. Trust Obasoge, reporting for VOS TV News Benin.
The Edo State Police Command has announced that it has uncovered and disbanded criminal syndicates in Benin City involving a 7 police officer and some civilians who were allegedly involved in extortion, brutality, and robbery. Dorothea Okoduga tells us more.
The Edo State Police Command announced that it has uncovered and disbanded a criminal syndicate in Benin City involving a 7 police officer and some civilians who were allegedly involved in extortion, brutality, and robbery against innocent residents. A statement issued by the Edo State Command Public Relations Officer Moses Joe Yamu revealed that the operation was carried out on the orders of the Commissioner of Police, SP Monday Agbonika, following multiple complaints from the public. A statement indicates that on 15th of August, operatives of the Ugbawa surveillance team apprehended the suspects while in possession of a silver Toyota Yaris and other incriminating items. The statement further disclosed that a 7 police inspector identified as Ojo Oloruntobi was arrested alongside 3 civilian accomplices, Charles Ona, Joseph Ois, and Enoma Ago, who had been working with him to intimidate and extort residents of the city. Moses Yamu, the command's public relations officer, added that the indicated officer would face necessary punishments and warned other personnel of the force to steer clear of criminal activities. The Edo State Police Command also condemned the act and vowed to bring a serving officer and his civilian accomplices to justice after they were arrested for extortion and harassment in Benin. Police Commissioner Monday Agbonika described the act as shameful and criminal, warning that the command will not tolerate corruption, abuse of office or any form of misconduct within the force. He stressed that there will be no hiding place for rogue elements. The command further warned officers against extortion, brutality, and unprofessional conduct, adding that anyone found guilty would be dismissed, arrested, and prosecuted in line with the law. It reaffirmed its commitment to protecting lives and property, restoring public confidence, and upholding the integrity of the Nigerian police force. Dorothea Okoduga, reporting for VOS TV News, Benin.
And on a sad note, tragedy struck this Sunday in Auchi, Edo, as a truck belonging to the Dangote group rammed into a vehicle, claiming 3 lives with others sustaining severe injuries. Isioma Okole has the details of this report.
The accident occurred near Omega Fire Ministry at about 11:45 a.m. on Sunday at the Auchi Okene Abuja Highway. The accident truck, said to be coming from Kogi State, rammed into a moving vehicle, leading to the death of 3 occupants with 2 others in critical condition. Eyewitnesses say it's not an isolated incident, as the community has witnessed several fatal accidents on the same route.
The land has been failing break in this place, and I don't know what is actually happening. Whether it is as a result of the sloping, whether it's as a result of the galloping, I don't actually know.
Also, President and founder of Omega Fire Ministry, Apostle Johnson Suleiman, who was also at the scene of the accident, expressed concern over the management practices of Dangote Group. He alleged that the company allows unqualified drivers on the road and overworks its staff, which, according to him, contributes to the frequency of such accidents.
Several trucks around the country, when it becomes a pattern that a particular organization, a truck keeps claiming the life of Nigerians, it becomes a thing to worry about.
On the other hand, some residents point accusing fingers at the government, blaming its failure to maintain road infrastructure. They argue that the deplorable state of the road remains a major cause of recurring accidents in the area.
Let government come to our aid. I don't know what is here that government cannot fix. Time to time, tenor to tenor, year to year, we have been having series of incidents like this.
Isioma Okole, reporting for VOS TV News.
And that is the size of the news bulletin. On behalf of the news producer, Jude Aweke, I am Gift Wimu. Thanks for watching.